And we are back with a film session here, breaking down the Mall of America. They're not quite the Wall 3.0, but I did see some good things from your offensive line. I'm here to break them down right now. Y'all be sure to follow and hit me up over on Crown. I'll be breaking down film over there too. Let's run it for the cardio. Let's get right into it. Javonta Williams has proven himself to be trustworthy in the run game. That is cool with me. I ain't got no problem with that. But man, let me just talk about this real fast, y'all. Let's just talk about this, right? Our offensive line is in a place to where combos work and we get to cut people off now and we get to create movement and all this kind of stuff. First of all, let's break down some of the lanes that we've created. Let's take a look at your first round rookie, Tyler Booker, see what he does there. Gets across the face of 97, gets him hooked in right there, bam, 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 creating a little wall right here, turning inside, bam, perfect. The magic really happens front side right here, boom. BB and Tyler Smith are going to forever be a match made in heaven when it comes to moving bodies. Jordan Davis is humongous, but that won't be a problem for these big fellas, okay? And what's going to happen is they're going to get the combo going, 1-2, 1-2, bam, and then you're going to get Smith coming off to then block the defender on the next level. And you've created this lane right here for Javonta Williams. Let's go back and look at Tyler Guyton's blocking. He had a fantastic game here. And what's important to Tyler Guyton's block right here is once we've engaged, let me bring it back a little bit. Once we've engaged, you see him actually reaching for some jersey right here because I'm trying to use this whole right side of my body using Tyler Guyton's, tall Tyler's right side of his body to try to get that guy turned, right? Let me just show you one more time. Boom. I'm kind of square. I'm going to use the right side to get 58 turned here. Boom. So that becomes our lane here. Got a lane right there. I got a lane right there. And I don't know who this is. That's Pickens right there. If Pickens would have just, done something with 33 and really got him about the paint, the run would have been even longer. But good job by you down guys, cutting off everything and making a lane. This play ended up being a meme on Tyler Guyton last night on social media, and it went pretty viral, but I think there's some good things that we can take away from it. Let's go back and we'll come back and take a look at it, okay? Now, Tyler Guyton was what we call a catcher. He used to catch guys, right? Now, bad habits still kind of, pop up here and there, but let me just show you what Tyler Guyton does differently now than he did back then. In the event, let's run this forward a little bit. In the event that somebody gets in Tyler Guyton's chest, back in the day, they both would just go backwards together to Dak Prescott. But what I like about Tyler now is Tyler is working to replace the hands, okay? So we're going to go boom, okay? My hands are on your back. We cannot be successful with hands on your back. So what Tyler Guyton is going to do is take those hands off the back of number 58, Jalix Hunt, and he's going to replace and get those hands back inside. Now, what's important is he didn't just go both hands inside. This is the part that's impressive to me because Guyton wasn't on this kind of time last year. Not only is he replacing the hands, but he's replacing the hands independent of each other, okay? He's not just going two hand to two hand. He's going two hands, fight to get inside placement, boom, right hand to your shoulder. So now what Tyler does, just like on the last play, right? Whatever hand I have the leverage of your shoulder, the direction that you're going the opposite way of, right? So if Guyton has a secure lock with his right hand, that means his defender is going this way, right? In theory. But what ends up happening is Hunt starts to work this way. Now there's a couple different ways to do this. Now if he goes back inside, then yeah, you can counter back inside. But for the most part, what these young offensive linemen do is that they continue to fight the battle of trying to keep him going in the opposite direction, right? Old Guyton, old Tyler Smith and Booker, what he would do now is if you're fighting to get back to the inside, I'm going to try my best to get you back going in that direction. Why? Because that's the direction that we started. But instead of doing so, this is all just some old nerdy O-line stuff, y'all, so just pardon me. Instead of making Hunt work back to the outside, Tyler Guyton, hands independently of each other, is going to strike with his outside hand. Why? Cool, because if you want to go in this direction, I'm going to use your own momentum and the strike of my left hand. Fop! Oh, you should have did a Jalen Carter this morning. with the strike of my left hand, boom, to get you fully turned. And you see, we were successful. Now look, if y'all seen the end of Friday when Craig hit Debo and they both kind of turned in the same direction. The same thing happened on this, and they both kind of fell out. Momentum took both of us this way, but it's cool because as long as Dak Prescott's back here, it ain't hurting nobody. And Dak got a lot of space right here. This was a fantastic pocket here by our offensive line. I took a lot of time on this one play, but I just want y'all to break down the difference, to see the breakdown in like Tyler Guyton's hands and how he's not catching no more. And he's using his left and he's using his right. And he's holding you up with the left and he's striking with his right. He's been watching Tyron Smith film for sure. One more example from Guyton, kind of using his hands independently of each other, right? Kind of the same thing. Get out there, boom, boom, boom. We get a little bit of a 1, 2, 3, bam. Hands not in bad position right here. Let me slow down for y'all. Right there. Hands on the inside. We got some pretty decent knee bend. We got a really good base right here. I'm not mad with Tyler Guyton's positioning right now at all. This is O-line porn right here. You can't beat this with a stick, you heard me? And then after the two-hand connection, okay, Guyton is going to control with the left. I think he's comfortable controlling guys with the left and, working guys to the outside. Now, Tyron Smith used to do that, but he used to grab people by the neck and make you like quit moving. Guyton will take his inside hand and kind of wherever you go, he'll kind of guide you back to where he wants you to go. But like I said, we get control with the left hand here. I'm going to bring my hands back and replace with a snatch technique. Oh, no. Yo, Guyton is dribbling the basketball, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, let me just give him credit here, how he got off the line of scrimmage, got to his landmark pretty easily there. Great movement. Boom. And it only took him a couple steps to get that. Pop, pop, bam. He right there. Hands on the inside. Boom. Hands back. Replace. You shoot your hands. Fop. Get your head down, boy. Now, look, this was a penalty. This play don't even count because Tyler Smith body slamming people. But, boy, I'm just impressed by the growth of Tyler Guyton. Our offensive line really did a number on some of these cats, man. We just got a bunch of movement and we block well at the second level. Here's an example. Let me run a play and we'll come back and we'll talk about it. We're focused on TG and BB right here. Focus on those guys for a second, right? Just look at the movement that Guyton gets on 90 right here. Man, side swiping, boom, on the block down. Get you blocked all the way down, right? Not just in one spot. We're actually generating movement here. So when we get our center and our left guard here pulling, like they got space to move around. And then you get BB blocking on the second level. I can't stress how important it is to get bodies on those second and third level blockers. Boom, boom. Because that was the problem that we was having. That's a problem that the Cowboys were having, man. The Cowboys couldn't get hands on linebackers fast enough, bro. They don't seem to have that problem now, so good job. I just wanted to come back real fast and show a little love to the rookie here. Take a look at Tyler Booker here. You're gonna get an initial outside rush and a cross of the face. Now listen, man. Whatever you do, I want you to be strong when you're doing it. I'm talking to the D lineman over here. If you're going to be doing something, try to be powerful when you're doing it, okay? I understand you working upfield and trying to, cross chop and all that. Then you're trying to slip, cross face a little bit. But dog, don't be giving up your chest, first of all. Let me learn you something. Don't be giving up your chest and don't be messing over your base. Your base is terrible right now. With that base being terrible, you about to get some grass stains all in your white pants, sir. But it ain't my problem to help you or fix you. But Tyler Booker definitely felt a little bit of momentum shift. And look, sometimes as an offensive lineman, bro, just sometimes just for the sake of it, you got to turn pass blocking into run blocking. Hey, man, let me tell you something, man. The Cowboys got a little physical, man. I was so proud to see my guys operating at a nasty level. So proud of TG and the growth that he's made. Booker had a cool game. I didn't show a whole bunch of highlights of him because many of his plays were comboing with BB, and that's not a bad thing. Like, that's just kind of what your job is. But I think when the Cowboys are in a different type of game flow and they get to run the ball a little bit more and like wear guys down, I think that's when you're gonna see another level of physicality from this O-line. All right. Appreciate y'all for tapping in with me, man. I love y'all to pieces. Till next time, man. Y'all be sure to hit the sub again. All right. Salute.